Wow, guys, has it really been a year? I wanted to thank all of you for coming tonight. I have a feeling it's going to be a night none of us will ever forget.
You haven't changed a bit, have you, Vic? A little bit creased under the eyes there, though.
Very funny. Not looking so trim yourself, Lieutenant.
Well, time catches up with all of us.
Well, keeping trim is part of my job. You know, being an influencer is much more work than people realise.
Not all taking selfies and creep sliding into your DMs then?
You Can Talk, best-selling crime debut. I seen your interview last week. How do you manage it, Agatha Christie? If I wasn't so impressed and knowing you before uni, I would be scared of you.
You know, I'm so fortunate with this beautiful house, my designer wardrobe. I've travelled the world, I can...
Not changed a bit, have you? Not at all. Always about yourself. Still selfish, still spoiled. And becoming a social media influencer, tramp, has just inflated your ego that much more, hasn't it? Shame. Well, at least you didn't end up like Billy, yeah?
Connor? It's a bit early for that, surely. Can't we just enjoy being together? For goodness sake, we don't want a repeat of last time.
Do it!
It's alright. Deep breaths. We're here with you.
Sorry
it's
about
okay.
that. I didn't think...
You're all good, mate. Dinner was amazing, V. Can we just continue? I'm sorry.
Thanks, guys. Hate to see you like that, Connor. Anyway, I'd like to raise a toast to us, but especially to Anne. Congratulations again. The book's amazing. As years go by, for better or for worse, our bond remains. And although we can't change what happened, we can't... we...
Hey, take a seat. Hey, you okay? You okay? Hey, Victoria. Get some help. I think she's dead. Can I ask why you brought me in here? I've been waiting in here for ages.
But the fact that you witnessed Victoria Harrington murdered right in front of you isn't a good enough reason?
I think she's dead.
So how did you know her?
We were on the same course at uni. I met her for the first time a little under a year ago.
Good friends?
Yeah, good friends.
Am I right in thinking that you were only ever just friends?
Yeah.
but I wanted more.
Okay, and did you ever tell her this?
No, never. I wanted to, but never could.
And why is that?
Right after I started getting feelings for her, she started hanging around with this guy, Connor. I can never get her on her own.
Is that the same Connor that was at her party?
Yeah, that's the one.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Can I speak to you in private?
That's a bit rude, isn't it, Archie? At the dinner table. You got something to say, why don't you just say it in front of everyone?
Doesn't matter.
So how did you feel about him? Connor, that is.
I didn't really know him. It's weird though. I hadn't really ever seen him before. And I definitely never seen him with Victoria. But when they started hanging out, they just seemed so close.
Well, maybe because they were family.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, their mothers are sisters. They're cousins.
So that's why they were so close.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm such an idiot.
Well, maybe you didn't like the thought of someone being closer to her than you.
What?
Oh, maybe you thought if you couldn't have her, then no one else could.
That's ridiculous. They were cousins, for God's sake.
Well, up until 30 seconds ago, you didn't know that. Archie, did you kill Victoria?
I can't believe just what happened.
Surely this is getting a bit old, eh, Connor?
Excuse me?
Drop the act. I know it was you. It's obvious you're the killer.
Bullshit. It wasn't me. You've came in here, you've not asked me a single question yet.
That's what you want? Fine. You want to play the question game? What are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything. This is a waste of time. Let me out now so I can catch the killer.
You were in the army, right? Not so long ago.
Yeah. And what's that got to do with anything?
I'm just doing my job. Were you in the war?
Yeah. I was.
Says in your file here, you were good. Won a medal for marksmanship.
Got it in your file, right? Why you even bother asking?
I wanted to hear it coming from you, Connor. You know, war changes people. The person that leaves is not the same person that comes back.
You talk like you know me. You don't know shit about me.
I know Victoria was your only family. I know that you weren't that close and that you hadn't seen each other in years. Once you came back, you were all alone. Victoria was too busy being a celebrity. You didn't have your brothers in arms with you. were angry, very angry. She wasn't there when you needed her, so you decided to...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
She's going to find us.
Don't worry. It's not going to happen.
Anne? Vicky, wait! She didn't deserve to die like this.
Yes, tragic. Now, when was the last time that you saw Victoria before this gathering?
I hadn't seen her in 5 years.
You claim to be her best friend, but you haven't had any contact with her in 5 years.
I've had contact with her, I just haven't seen her. Haven't seen her in a long time.
Okay. She's your best friend, or so you say. You've had contact with her, but you haven't seen her in the past 5 years. Now, what is the reason for that? You had bad blood.
Vicky never forgave me.
Forgave you for what?
Connor and me, she never liked that we were close. We actually had a relationship too, you know? We never started anything official, but there you go. She found out about us and all of a sudden, just like that, she cut me out of her life.
So you felt guilty?
I did at the time. I just wish she had forgiven me. I've avoided Connor ever since.
But now you're jealous.
What? You're jealous? Jealous of what?
Jealous of Archie. Girl catches her best friend and her nearest and dearest getting a little bit too close for comfort. So it's goodbye Anne, hello University, and hello Archie. Jealousy. It's not a good look on you, Anne. I wouldn't recommend it. Gives you wrinkles.
I didn't kill her! I wouldn't do that.
Never said you did. Never said you would. I'm just trying to put the pieces together here. I think I've heard everything that I need to hear now.
After talking to all the suspects, it's obvious who the killer is. They all have their reasons to harm Victoria, but only one of them is capable of murder. They were so close, it's hard to believe that they would turn to murder. Only someone so cold-hearted could do this. It's time to end this and get Victoria the justice she deserves.
Got one question for you, detective. Why have you brought us all in here where our friend got murdered? This is sick.
Well, as you know, I've been conducting an investigation into Victoria's death, and after interviewing everyone in this room, it's obvious who the killer is.
And how could you possibly know who the killer is? It's only been one day.
Yeah, you couldn't possibly know that. Well, like I say, it's pretty obvious who the killer is. All of you have your reasons to hurt Victoria, but only one of you could stoop so low as to kill her. Now there's the method of murder and the reason that you chose the dinner party.
Okay then, who did it? If you know for certain, why haven't you arrested them? Instead of giving us this monologue bullshit.
Where's the fun in that? But if you really want the answer, I'll tell you. Hello, hi, welcome.
Hi, nice to
See, it threw you off, didn't it? After all those years without talking to them, then all of a sudden you're invited to a dinner party. It was the perfect time for some revenge.
Anne, come and get a seat.
But you weren't planning on doing anything at first, were you? You wanted to see why you were here. It wasn't until Connor had his episode that you made up your mind.
Why don't you clean up the mess, Anne?
Yeah, and I'll get you another drink too.
Thanks.
The fact that after all this time she still hadn't forgiven you hurt. So you did it. You poisoned Victoria, didn't you, Anne? So, Anne, anything to say for yourself?
You're making that up. You couldn't possibly know that.
Anne, give up the act. I have the proof. I found the vial in your bag.
I didn't mean to kill her, okay? I only meant to put in enough to hurt her. And then that happened at dinner and I lost control, okay? I put in more than I should have, but I never wanted to kill her. I swear.
How could you do that? She was your best friend. You grew up together. What the hell, Anne?
Come quietly, Anne. There's no need to make any more of a fuss.
I'm so sorry. I never wanted to take her from you. I was just so mad and upset.